Hey, this is Matt, and this is Let's Drink with Matt.
What's the difference between me and you?
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? This is Matt, and here's another edition of Let's Drink. Now, if you hear some noise in the background, it's the basketball game tonight, the Hawks-Cleveland game. LeBron and company looking to close it out tonight against the Hawks, which would be sweet as a Heat fan. And I know, Jay, if you're watching out there, I know you're a Hawks fan, so I just have to say sorry that you had to face LeBron and them in the second round. But, you know, that's how the playoffs go and everything like that. And hey, the Hawks were the better team. I know I can admit that now. The Heat are inexperienced. They only got one player playing. But I don't think it really matters to many teams because I think this is pretty much... Cleveland's made it pretty clear that it's their championship to lose this year. And it's probably going to end up being them and the Lakers. I don't think Boston has enough firepower if they get it past Orlando to beat Cleveland in the conference finals. So I'm looking at, well, of course, if the Lakers can get past Houston, it seems like Houston plays a lot better when they don't have any of their superstars out on the court. So I guess that's probably what they need, because the only way that McGrady can ever get past, or ever got past the first round, and he didn't even play a game. Hold on a second. That's annoying. Cleveland up by 7. All right, this is Let's Drink, not Let's Talk Basketball. Tonight I'm drinking this Dogfish Head. 90 minutes of brewing perfection from the people at Dogfish Head. Now I'm sure many of you connoisseurs probably had this before. This is Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Here's a literature on the front. What you have here is an Imperial Indian Pale Ale featuring a single constant 90-minute hop addition. It's balanced by a ridiculous amount of English 2-row barley. Then we dry hop it in every tank. It's going to be something high alcohol volume, it's 9%, and bitter, bitter, bitter. I remember having this for the first time at a local pub, and they had it on tap. And it wasn't like any other beer I had ever had in my entire life. But it was delicious. Like I said, I'm not a big IPA guy, but this IPA is wonderful, and I love Dogfish Head. So we're going to get a nice head. We're drinking out of the Stella glass tonight, just to switch it up a little bit, and to keep it a little classy. Okay, I didn't pour it too aggressively, but just it has very, very small amount of head. I don't know if it's because I'm not pouring it hard enough to get that higher degree of carbonation at the top, or if that's just the way it's made. It's got a nice orangey kind of sunset. It looks almost like a sunset on my glass if I compare it to the light here. Like it's setting in nice Florida sunset, maybe down in Key West. A lot of carbonation, so this is pretty fresh beer. And the smell is very fruity, fragrant, very reminiscent of the 120 or the 60 Imperial IPA by Dogfish Head. So, nice smoky flavor to it. I think it has a nice smoky flavor. It's got the bitterness, but it's not too bitter. That's what I like about these Dogfish Head IPAs, that it's bitter, but it's bitter within reason. It's not bitter just for the sake of being bitter. It's hard to put this beer into words. I've served this one. This one I put in the freezer about 20 minutes before I did this actual review. So it's actually very cold. But it's best served cold. I mean, I gotta do some tests with Dogfish Head in terms of like when is the best way to serve it. Should I serve it cold? Should I serve it, well, not obviously room temp, but a little bit warmer than it usually is served. So This is freezer temp, so it's somewhere in the 40s that I'm drinking this right now.
First thing you have to do.
I'm uploading another video right now, so my newer video will be up in a little bit. Got a raisiny taste to it, kind of like a not sugary or anything like that, but it, like, I don't know, maybe more of along the lines of like a plum or something like that. Just it has a lot of it's a complicated beer in terms of the many tastes that you're getting out of it. Now I'm still looking out for more Dogfish Heads. The only problem with Dogfish Head is that it puts a damper on your wallet after you're actually buying the beer, because most of the beers that they put out, some are within reason of the price, yet some of the other beers, like the 120 IPA, a little out of my price range. I can't really afford to just buy a $9 beer. Just too much money for me, and I can't really afford to get the other beer. It's the Worldwide Stout, which is a $10 beer, I believe, just about. So while the beer is delicious and I would love to drink this beer just exclusively and not drink any other beer, don't really have a say because my wallet really controls what I buy. Sorry folks, I was gonna look up something for you. It doesn't appear like my computer wants to agree with me right now. Oh, Hawks are making a little bit of a comeback, down by 5 right now in the midway through the fourth quarter, so it's going to be a exciting game down the stretch here. Now, we're already at the 7-minute mark. And I don't like cutting these videos up. That's one of the things I kind of have a issue with in terms of, doing videos. Or I think my opinion, the best way to kind of do a review is to just drink the whole beer through without having to chop it up. I just want to tell you guys one more thing before I attempt to chug the rest of this. On the Dogfish Head, which I'm getting a lot of some of my information from, just to kind of give you a general idea. The tasting notes on this, like I said, it was raisin. It's a brandied fruitcake, raisiny, citrusy, and you'll notice that with a lot of Dogfish Head that they share that raisiny and brandied fruitcake combination. Now this should be served in a snifter. I'm not sure what a snifter is. I don't drink out of. I just drink out of whatever glasses I have. So. But we're going to down the rest of this, so here we go. Woo! Man. Ooh. The alcohol volume wasn't bad. The beer was delicious, but it was so freaking cold that it was freezing my throat drinking it. Note to self, do not serve as cold as I did. Well, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the review, or the Let's Drink edition of Dogfish Head 90-minute Imperial IPA. Great beer. Another great beer by Dogfish Head. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys later, and have a good night.